Alright, so for a warm-up, we're just going to be doing some skipping to get the blood pumping, warm up the muscles and make it a little easier. I don't know why I did that, I thought it was a stretchy one. Yeah, so nothing too vigorous, just a nice steady pace just to get the blood flowing. So, don't go too extreme. And just going to be doing that for about a minute. Assuming you've skipped before. Yes. Yeah, alright, cool. Have at it.
She's on the door right now.
You're a pro. You can slow down if you need to.
I didn't go one pace, mate.
Yeah. So I was counting in my head. Alright, that should do. Cool. Alright, so just to prepare the muscles, we're going to do some stretches. Stretching before you do resistance exercises just helps prevent injury, prepares the muscle, primes it for the exercise. So I'm just going to do that to make sure that we don't injure ourselves. So we're going to do a few dynamic and a few static. So for the dynamic, we'll just do some forward and backward windmills to begin with. Yeah, that's it. Not a lot of space in this gym. And backwards. Yeah, that's it. Is that your shoulders popped? And then across the chest, alternating. Very good. And then up and down. Very good. And just over behind your head, shoulder stretch. Switch sides. Yep. Behind the back, just clasp your hands like this and pull it back so that it's stretching your chest. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Just hold that for a bit. Yep. Alright. And to finish off, just do a few against the wall as well. So just push against it. You can, just demonstrating, you can do it on this if you want. This works too. Yep. Alright. Excellent. Nice one. Now we're all ready to go. Alright, so since you had a goal in mind of benching 100 kilos, I've tailored today's session to focus on eventually hitting that goal. So you're obviously going to need to work on your chest, but also shoulders and triceps do play a part in bench press, so we're going to be hitting all those parts. And then over time you'll just use progressive overload to up the weight until you can eventually reach your goal.
Sounds good.
I'll just demonstrate to you how to do the standard barbell bench press. So make sure you've got your feet nice and firmly planted. Keep your back in a neutral position, not too much curvature. Grip the bar like so, and push it up and out of the rack. Make sure you keep your wrists, elbows and shoulders all in line with each other. And then just bring the bar down to your chest, push it back up. chest. Push back up. Try to breathe in on the way down, and then exhale on the way up, like so.
Easy done.
Yep. Alright, so to focus on the strength gain, what we're going to be doing is sets of lower reps with higher intensity, and also with longer rest periods. So what we're going to do is put a weight on, and I'll ask you how difficult you think it is from 1 to 10, and then we're going to try and reach a difficulty of about 8 out of 10, and then that's going to be your working weight. So, what are you benching on with? What do you want done?
I usually bench around 70.
Okay. Well, do you want to try a little lower to begin with, and then we can work our way up. So, the bar itself weighs 20 kilos.
Yep.
So, keep that in mind when you're adding the weight. Do you have the clips or? Sorry. I suppose we could do it without them, I suppose. You got them? Cool. Clip the weights in. I'll be here ready to spot you in case you need it. That's it. Yep. Arms nice and in line. Very good. One more, yep. That's it. Well done. How did that feel?
Decently hard.
Yeah.
Good go.
What would you say out of 10 difficulty?
Probably about 5.
5, okay. Alright, so what do you think? That's 60 kilos, so what if we add another 10 kilos? Do you think that'll be enough or more?
Probably a bit more.
A bit more?
Yep.
What do you think? 20, yeah. Thank you. Alright. Now just wait a bit longer in between the set. We want to wait a longer time so that you recover fully because we're attempting to lift heavier weight. Ordinarily, if we were doing higher reps, we would have lower rest times, so usually around a minute or so. But for our particular aim, we want to go 2 minutes at least. So we'll just, since that was not your heaviest, we'll just wait a little bit longer, and then if you're feeling ready, then we can do it. Minute and a half now. We'll just wait 30 more seconds.
Sounds good. Coach.
Alright, do you feel ready to go?
Let's do it.
Perfect. Alright, go for it. Nice. Nice work. Good breathing. Perfect. Well done. How did that feel?
Heavy.
Yeah. It looked it. Too much or?
Yeah, maybe.
What do you reckon? Take 10 kilos off?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 6 reps.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, so initially in the early stages, it's always going to be a bit of a back and forth like this, trying to find your starting weight, which can seem frustrating initially, but once we've worked that out, it's much easier to work from that baseline. Make sure you get a good rest in, since that looked fairly exerting. How's your day been?
Good, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Watch my cat.
What's your cat?
Yep. Had a beer with my cousin.
Did you actually?
Called my mum.
Nice. Very wholesome day. Walking a cat. That is unusual. You're my first client to ever say that. And probably the last, I imagine. Yeah. Let's give it 30 more seconds and then you're good to go. Alright, take it away. Perfect. Don't forget to breathe. That's it. Doing well. Beautiful. Well done.
Thank you.
Alrighty. I'll just pause it while we set up the next thing. Doing incline bench press with dumbbells instead of barbells. So using dumbbells instead of barbells requires a little more coordination. You can't lift quite as much, but it helps to even out any imbalances you might have on either side. So it is beneficial to do both. So fairly similar. Just take a seat. Lean back. So start with the weights just around your armpits. And take a breath. And exhale as you push up. Back down to the starting position. Like so. Just try to avoid the weights hitting each other at the top if you can. And the same principles apply of keeping the shoulder, elbow and wrist in line as well. So yeah, do the first set with those. So once again, aiming for strength gains, so we're going to do less reps, higher rest times, so just go for 6 reps. That's it. Nice. Looks good. reps did you do?
I'm pretty sure 6.
I thought you did more. Oh well. It was obviously easy then.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, so what would you have rated that out of 10?
Simple 3.
Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, so how much was that? 13?
Yep.
So, is 18 going to be easy, you reckon?
You give it a proper try.
Yeah, alright. We'll just rest for a little while longer and then do it. Yeah, like that. Thanks. Cheers. Yeah, since that was easy, we'll just give it about a minute and then should be good to go. Go for it. Nice. Correct form. Focus on that breathing. That's it. Well done. Alright, and how'd that feel?
Pretty similar. Bit harder.
Okay. Like 4 or 5?
Yep.
We're aiming for similar difficulty to the bench press, so we're probably going to have to go quite a bit higher then.
Alright.
So it's 18 you were just doing. What's the max this goes to? 24. 24 sound comfortable to you?
Yep.
Alright. Lock it in, Eddie. I have no idea how to use these things. There we go.
That'll be the other side.
Oh, what the hell? Cool. Yeah. Let's give it another 30 seconds rest. That was easy, so I don't need the full 3 minutes.
Just finding my weight, mate. Just finding my weight.
That's it. Alrighty. You feel good to go?
Yep.
Alright. Nice. 2, 3, 4. 2 more, come on. 5. 1 more. 6. There you go. Well done.
That was much more harder.
Yeah. You still killed it though. Too easy, mate. Alright. Well done. Thanks, coach. Alright. Okay, 10 reps actually.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, so next we're going to be doing dumbbell shoulder press, which is obviously going to be hitting your shoulders, which as I said will help in the long run with your bench press as well. So this one we're going to be doing the higher reps, still 3 sets, but 10 reps with a lower effort level involved and slightly lower rest time too. So I'll just demonstrate the exercise first. So making sure that you're planted nicely, back straight, kept in a neutral position. Don't hunch forward, don't arch your back too much to prevent injury. Just sit the weights on your knees and kind of kick them up one at a time to help you get them in position. Just hold them slightly in front of you like this, and then push up, avoiding meeting in the middle. Doesn't matter too much if you do it, but try to avoid them clanging together. And once again, exhaling on the way up, inhaling on the way down.
Easy enough. We'll do these weights.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. So we're going to be aiming for about a 6 out of 10 difficulty. So see how you go with that, and we'll go from there. And 10 reps, remember, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How'd that feel?
Probably about a 6.
Yeah, looks like you're starting to struggle at the end there, which is what we want, so
Beautiful.
yeah, I think that's a good way then. We got it right first go.
Yes. Just gonna grab a drink, Coach Tim.
Go for it. Client Luke. Probably shouldn't call you that. A little unprofessional. Alright, yeah, so we're aiming for a rest period of about 2 minutes with this one.
I want those full 2 minutes.
Yeah. You need it this time.
What's after this dips?
Yeah. And which, yeah, we're going to be doing 3 of 8. But, yeah, if you're feeling the exhaustion and you can't reach 8, then that's fine. Just do what you can. Yeah. What's the plans for the weekend?
Training.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah, for the triathlon, right?
then Pete McConaghy on training.
Yeah. Chris and your brother, right? Mm. Nice.
Yeah.
Got 30 seconds left.
We'll be playing D&D tomorrow night.
Ah, yeah. Nice.
In the lounge room, so if you want to watch.
Yeah, might be able to see it in action. Alright. Cool. Go for it. If you feel like you can't make it to the full 10 reps, then don't strain yourself. Perfect, good form. Keeping that back nice and straight. Everything's nice and in line. Good breathing. Well done.
Thanks, mate. Do you count the first one going up as one?
Do I?
Yeah.
Not usually. Do you?
Or with every exercise?
Yeah, it kind of depends some of them you can tell it's like a whole rep. But like others, I don't count. You got the full 10s then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, probably about the right weight, I reckon.
Hell yeah.
How do you feel after that?
Felt better than the first set.
Yeah, it seemed like you had it a bit more. You might have recovered a little bit more from the incline. Incline does hit your shoulders a bit more than flat bench, so I imagine your shoulders will be pretty cooked after this.
Hell.
Which is what we want, eh?
That's what we want. Give me that 100 bench.
You got 40 seconds left. Yeah, you're good to go. That's it. Good tempo. Too easy. Just a few more. Yeah, you got this. Come on. That's it. Well done. You killed it.
Thanks.
Alright, for the last exercise, we will just be doing body weight dips on the bench here. So this will be hitting your triceps mainly. So just have your feet out like this, resting on your heels, arms straight above the bench, and just lower yourself down to about 90 degrees, and then come back up. That's all we got to do. Yep. Cool. So let's aim for 8 reps, 3 sets. Alright. Nice, that's it. Perfect. Alright, so we'll just rest for about 30 seconds to a minute until you feel like you're ready again. Yep. Don't need to rest quite as long because we're just doing body weight and it's obviously not as intense. Mm-hmm. And then after this, you're all done. How are you feeling?
Feel like I've got a pump on, mate.
Yeah, nice. That's what we want. When you're ready, take it away. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Very good form there. Mr. Luke. Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, like Luke Thomas Brown.
Is that your middle name? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Is.
Mine's John. My dad's name. Kind of lame.
John.
Yeah.
John. John.
Alright, ready. Alright, go for it. Blast it out. Alright, so for our cool down, we're just going to do a short jog. So, can I just get you to jog down to the end of the street down there and come back, please, Luke? Thank you. Alright, perfect, well done. Alright, and finally we're just going to stretch again, just to help the muscles recover, prevent injury. So, just do what we did at the beginning. So, front windmills, back windmills, side to side, up and down. Stretch out the chest. Shoulders. Next one. Cool. And against the wall. Just stretch out your chest. Can you reach it? Perfect. So now that you'll be doing this program without me in future, obviously we'll have sessions together, but you'll be wanting to progress on your own as well, of course. Just want to go over a couple of things with you on how you can progressively get better over time, how you'll improve your strength and work towards your goal. So you'll want to be using something called progressive overload, which is where over time you essentially increase either the volume or the intensity of what you're lifting. So volume refers to the total weight of what you've lifted throughout the session or over a set period of time. So you could increase volume by keeping the weight the same, but increasing the number of reps that you lift it for. Yep. And intensity refers to the actual weight of what you're lifting and how intense it is, essentially. So another way you could elicit progressive overload is if you simply increase the weight and then either keep the reps the same or you might need to lower the reps. in some cases that will result in your overall volume staying the same, or it might increase because the weight increase is significant enough that it means your volume has been raised. But yeah, a very typical way that we might increase the weight that you lift over time is, for instance, let's say you bench pressed 50 kilos or whatever for 8 reps, then the next week you might do 55 kilos for 6 reps for the same number of sets. And then eventually you'll get comfortable enough with that weight that you can do it for 8 reps and so on and so forth.
Makes sense.
Another thing you can do is you can go through different progressions of exercises, so you can try more complex versions of the same sort of movements, which will in turn be more difficult and put more stress on the body. So I've just got a simple diagram here of push-up variations. Yep. Just let the camera see that. And essentially, all I want to show you from this is that there are lots of different types that you can do, but these are in order of difficulty. So from easiest to hardest. So I mean, you're already fully capable of doing normal push-ups, so you can move on to resistance band push-ups, Spider-Man push-ups, and so on and so forth to increase the difficulty if you want to stick with that particular exercise, but just increase the difficulty.
Yep.
So yeah, that's another way that you can just adapt over time. So in conclusion, just want to see if there's anything that you, any feedback that you have about the program. Were you happy with it? Is there anything that you might want to change?
I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
Felt like I could increase the volume.
Mm-hmm.
Could be with additional exercises or something.
Okay.
Like that.
Yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, no worries. Well, we can certainly do that. It would make the session time longer, so as long as that's fine with you, then yeah, we can definitely do that. So yeah, perfect. Yeah, well, I'll take that into consideration and make up a new program, and then I'll come back to you with it and see how we go.
Awesome.
The other thing is, and just lastly, just want to talk about how you want to monitor your program going forward. So we could either just schedule like a monthly or bi-monthly or whatever discussion, and discuss the program, see if there's anything that you are unhappy with or that you might want to change. Or the alternative is that, similar to the fitness test that we did initially in our first consultation, we could do that as well on top of the discussion. You don't have to do that. It's up to you, whatever you like to do. So, what do you think you'd want to do?
I think I'm just happy to discuss it.
Yep.
Once a month.
Once a month?
Yep.
Perfect. No worries. Too easy. Alright, cool. Well, thank you, Luke.
Thank you, Tim.
Until next time.